lecture, let us discuss some other different type of problems in which pH we have to calculate. Okay. So already we discussed two lectures, we discussed different types of problems. Okay. So here also we discuss some other different models. So first one is 990 ml of water is added to 10 ml of 0.05 molar H2SO4 aqueous solution. What is the pH of resulting solution? Okay, so here 990 ml of water is added to 10 ml of 0.05 molar H2SO4 solution. Means this H2SO4 solution is diluted, right? Because water is added, so this solution is diluted. Already we discussed in the law of dilution. Okay, in the law of dilution in the previous lecture. So here, first we have to calculate the concentration, resultant concentration. Yes or no? What is the concentration after dilution? Okay, so what is the formula from law of dilution? M1V1 is equal to M2V2. Okay, so this is before dilution, this is after dilution. M1 is how much? Here it is given 5 into 10 power minus 2. This we can write 5 into 10 power minus 2. What is V1? 10 ml. Okay, volume is 10 ml. So here M2 we have to find. What is V2? See here, V2 means final volume after dilution. So for 10 ml we are adding 990 ml. So V2 will be 10 plus 990. Okay, so this is the initial volume. For that we have added 990 ml. So final volume will be 1000 ml. Okay, so from this if you simplify, M2 is equal to 5 into 10 power minus 1. Okay, so 10 power minus 2 into 10 is 10 power minus 1 by 1000. Okay, so here if it goes into the numerator, that becomes 5 into 10 power minus 4 molar. Okay, but we need concentration in normality. Okay, so here what is the formula which already we discussed? Normality equal to molarity into n factor. See this, everywhere it is useful. Okay, so normality equal to molarity into n factor. If you substitute here, normality is equal to 5 into 10 power minus 4 into 2. Okay, so n factor for H2SO4 is how much? 2. Okay, so 2 into 5, 10. 10 into 10 power minus 4, that equal to 10 power minus 3 normal. This is nothing but concentration of H plus ion, right? Concentration of H plus ion present in the resulting solution, that is 10 power minus 3 normal. Okay, clear? So first find the molarity after dilution, but we need concentration in the normality. So by using this relation, it is multiplied with n factor, we get concentration of the resulting solution, that is after dilution. So therefore pH equal to minus log H plus ion concentration expressed in normality. Okay, so if you substitute here, we get pH is equal to minus log 10 power minus 3, right? H plus ion concentration is how much? 10 power minus 3 normal. So that implies pH is equal to how much? pH is equal to 3. Okay, pH equal to 3. Very simple. First find, see this type of models. Okay, so after dilution we are calculating the pH. So by using this law of dilution, we are calculating concentration. M2 is the resulting solution, means after dilution concentration. Here this is given in molarity, so that's why we use this relation. Okay, so after finding molarity, find the normality and then calculate pH. Okay, so don't substitute this one directly in this formula, because we must express concentration of H plus ion in the normality only. Okay, next 90 ml of water is added to 10 ml of 0.1 molar NaOH aqueous solution. What is the pH of resulting solution? Okay, so here 90 ml of water is added to 10 ml of 0.1 molar NaOH aqueous solution. Same story here also. It is a basic solution. So first we get the OH minus ion concentration, then we get POH. From that we calculate pH, right? See, everywhere already we discussed that information provided is different, but first what we are doing, we are calculating the OH minus ion concentration, and then we calculate POH. From that we calculate pH. Okay, so here from the same relation M1V1 equal to M2V2, this is also 90 ml of water is added to 10 ml of 0.1 molar NaOH solution. So here also that is same thing, right? Dilution of this basic solution. So M1 equal to 0.1, V1 equal to 10. Okay, and M2 we have to calculate. V2 equal to how much? For 10 ml we are adding 90 ml. Here we should be careful. So 10 plus 90. Okay, so from this we get M2 is equal to 0.1 into 10, that is 1, by 10 plus 90, 100. Okay, so that is equal to how much? 10 power minus 2. Okay, molarity of resulting solution is how much? 10 power minus 2. Okay, see here volume is taken in milliliter both sides, so that's why no need to convert into liter. If you convert also you get the same result. Okay, clear? So M2 equal to how much? 10 power minus 2. So now normality of this solution is equal to 10 power minus 2 into 1, because N factor for sodium hydroxide is 1. So that's why here we get 10 power minus 2 normal. This is also nothing but concentration of OH minus ion present in the solution after dilution, right? 10 power minus 2 normal. Okay, so now POH is equal to minus log OH minus ion concentration. Okay, so if you substitute here minus log 10 power minus 2. Okay, 10 power minus 2. So here POH is equal to how much? 2. Minus 2 to minus, that is 2. POH is equal to 2. Okay, and also we know this relation pH plus POH is equal to 14. From this relation we can calculate pH, right? So therefore pH is equal to 14 minus POH. Remember that all these calculations we are doing at 25 degrees centigrade. Okay, even if they didn't mention also, that is at 25 degrees centigrade, right? Okay, so pH equal to 14 minus POH, that is 14 minus 2. So pH of this solution is how much? 12. Okay, pH is equal to 12. Clear? So if acidic solution is given, acid is given, directly we can calculate pH. If basic solution is given, everything is same. By using law of dilution, calculate resultant concentration, then calculate POH and then calculate pH. Okay, here also you should be very careful. Every time I am mentioning here. Okay, so if they ask you to find POH, stop here, but they ask you to find pH, so that's why we have to calculate pH. Okay, now let us see some other problems also. Now let us see another very important model. Equal volumes of two strong electrolytes with pH equal to 3 and pH equal to 5 are mixed with each other. What is pH of the resulting solution? Okay, so equal volumes of two strong electrolytes with pH 3 and pH 5 are mixed with each other. What is the pH of resulting solution? Okay, see here, these two are pH equal to 3 and pH equal to 5, means definitely they are acidic solutions, right? Because pH is less than 7 at 25 degrees centigrade, so that's why they both are acidic solution. So that's why here first we have to calculate the H plus ion concentration in the mixture. Okay, so these are the individual pH values. Okay, so first in this type of problem, the first take, so pH 1. Okay, so that is equal to how much? 3. From this one, H plus ion concentration in the first solution equal to how much? 10 power minus 3. So now if pH equal to 3 means H plus ion concentration is a 10 power minus 3. Right? And pH 2 is equal to 5. From this, H plus ion concentration in the second solution equal to 10 power minus 5. Okay, so don't confuse here, very simple. pH is equal to minus log H plus ion concentration, right? So from this, H plus ion concentration is equal to 10 power minus pH. Okay, so H plus ion concentration is equal to 10 power minus pH. In this way we are getting these two. Okay, and here volume V1 is, let us assume that V, here also V liter, here also volume is equal to V liter, because they mentioned that equal volumes of two strong electrolytes. Okay, equal volumes of two strong electrolytes. So that's why here V1 equal to V liter, V2 is equal to V liter, same volume. Okay, so here now H plus ion concentration in the resultant solution, okay, or H plus ion concentration in the mixture is equal to, what is the formula? N1V1 plus N2V2 by V1 plus V2. Okay, N1V1 plus N2V2 by V1 plus V2. Okay, already we discussed this formula. So how we are getting all these when two strong electrolytes are mixed? Okay, that is two acids are mixed or two bases are mixed in the previous lectures. Okay, so here H plus ion resultant concentration is equal to, this is the formula. Okay, now substitute here given values. N1 is equal to how much? 10 power minus 3 into V, plus N2 equal to how much? 10 power minus 5 into V by V plus V. Okay, clear? See, H plus ion strong electrolyte means H plus ion concentration equal to concentration of the acid, that is normality. Okay, so that's why here we are taking, in the place of N1 10 power minus 3, in the place of N2 we are taking 10 power minus 5. Okay, and volume of two solutions is the same, so that's why V into V. So here V is common, right? Okay, so 10 power minus 3 plus 10 power minus 5 into V by 2V. So this V and V will get cancelled. So here we have 10 power minus 3 plus 10 power minus 5 by 2. Okay, so now if you simplify this one, so H plus ion concentration in the resulting solution in the mixture equal to, this we can write as 10 into 10 power minus 4 plus 10 power minus 5 we can write as 10 power minus 4 into 10 power minus 1. Okay, 10 power minus 3 we are writing 10 into 10 power minus 4, and 10 power minus 4 we can write 10 power minus 5 we can write 10 power minus 4 into 10 power minus 1 by 2. So here 10 power minus 4, take it out, then we get 10 plus 0.1 by 2. Right, 10 power minus 4 is common, take it out. Here we have 10, here 10 power minus 1 is nothing but 0.1. So this we get 10.1 into 10 power minus 4 by 2. So no, 10 plus 0.1 equal 10.1 into 10 power minus 4. I am writing here, and 10.1 by 2. So here this is 5.05. Okay, so 10.1 by 2 is 5.05. So therefore H plus ion concentration in the resultant mixture is equal to 5.05 into 10 power minus 4, and it is approximately equal to 5 into 10 power minus 4 normal. Okay, so for our simplification purpose we are taking it 5.05 is almost equal to 5 into 10 power minus 4. Okay, so now what is the formula to calculate pH? pH is equal to minus log H plus ion concentration. This is the formula, right? Now substitute here. So pH is equal to minus log 5 into 10 power minus 4. Okay, so this is in the form of log A into B. That is log A plus log B. So this we can write as minus log 5 minus log 10 power minus 4. Okay, so therefore pH is equal to, so log 5 is 0.6990 plus 4. Okay, so this minus 4 comes here, minus into minus plus log 10 base 10 is 1. Okay, so that's why minus 0.6990 plus 4, that is equal to pH is equal to 3.3010. Okay, so 3.3010 we get as pH of the resultant solution. Okay, so pH of the resultant solution equal to 3.3010. Okay, clear? So now let us see another model also. Okay, so here very simple. First find H plus ion concentrations from the given pH. Okay, so this is we are doing when both are acids or both are bases. If one is acid, one is base, then that is different. That also already we discussed in the concept. Okay, so then find the resultant H plus ion concentration by using this relation. After that we are substituting in the formula. Okay, so this is the normal procedure how we can calculate pH for the resulting solution. Okay, see here we discussed one shortcut. When equal volumes of two strong electrolytes are mixed, okay, that is applicable only when equal volumes. If volumes are different, this is the procedure. See, this procedure is applicable when the volume of two solutions is the same or different. Okay, so if suppose if you take different volumes, so here we take the volume, suppose 1 liter, 2 liter, here we substitute, we get the answer. Okay, so equal volumes or different volumes, this is the normal procedure. Okay, and already we discussed one important shortcut how to calculate pH for the resulting solution. Okay, so here see both pH values are less than 7. So that's why what is the shortcut here? Lower pH plus 0.3. Okay, resultant pH equal to lower pH plus 0.3. In the given two pH values, how much? 3 plus 0.3, how much? 3.3. See here also we got almost 3.3010. Okay, so this is the shortcut. In the single step we get the answer, but this is applicable only when equal volumes of solutions are given. Remember that. This is not at all applicable when different volumes of solutions are mixed. When different volumes of solutions are mixed, this is the process how we have to calculate pH of the resulting solution. Okay. Now let us see two other important models. Equal weights of HCl and NaOH are added to certain amount of water. Then the solution turns dash litmus into dash, means whether it is turn blue litmus into red or red litmus into blue, that we have to find. Means for that we should know whether this is the solution is acidic nature or basic nature or neutral nature, right? Okay, so equal weights of HCl and NaOH are added to the water. These two are added to the water together. Okay, so here this type of problems very simple. First find number of equivalents of HCl, that is equal to, what is the formula? Weight by gram equivalent weight, right? So weight is equal to, let us say, x grams. Gram equivalent weight of HCl is, so here 36.5, right? HCl gram equivalent weight is 36.5. Okay, so how can we calculate gram equivalent weight? Already we discussed in the previous lectures also. Gram equivalent weight equal to gram molecular weight by N factor or valency factor. Okay, gram equivalent weight equal to gram molecular weight by N factor. Okay, so here, so number of equivalents of HCl is how much? X by 36.5. In the same way, number of equivalents of NaOH is equal to, same weight is, see here it is mentioned that equal weights. So it is x gram, this is also x grams by 40. Equivalents of equivalent weight of sodium hydroxide equal to how much? 40. Okay, see here numerator is the same in both cases, but denominator here 36.5, here 40, means which value is more? Number of equivalents of, therefore GEN of HCl is greater than GEN of NaOH. Okay, why? Numerator is the same, but here denominator is large, means this overall, this number of equivalents of NaOH is less than number of equivalents of HCl. So therefore, what is the nature of solution? Equivalents of acid greater than equivalents of base, means definitely acidic nature. Okay, what is the nature of this resulting solution? Acidic nature. So therefore, it will turn blue litmus into red. Yes or no? Acidic solution turns blue litmus into red. Okay, so very simple. See, in the 2 or 3 steps we get the answer. Okay, so in this type of problems, when equal weights are given, so then, or different weight is also given, simple, we have to find number of equivalents separately. Here weight is, numerator is same, so process is simple, right? So just we have to check the denominator value. Smaller denominator means this value is large. Okay, and then, so here from this one, number of equivalents of acid greater than number of equivalents of base. So that's why the nature is acidic nature. So it will turn blue litmus into red. Okay, next. See, equal weights of H2SO4 and NaOH are added to certain amount of water. What is the nature of the solution? Okay, so this is also same as this process only. Okay, so first we have to find number of equivalents of H2SO4, that is equal to weight, let us say y grams, by gram equivalent weight of H2SO4 equal to 98 by 2, because gram molecular weight of H2SO4 how much? 98. N factor equal to 2 for the H2SO4, so here we get y by 49. Okay, and number of equivalents of NaOH is equal to y by 40. Weight, equal weights of H2SO4 and NaOH, so that's why y by 40. Therefore, see here, number of equivalents of base is greater than number of equivalents of acid. Okay, so Gn of NaOH is greater than Gn of H2SO4, because here again numerator is the same, denominator is different, smaller value, so that's why Gn of NaOH is greater. Okay, so therefore what is the nature? Basic nature. The nature of the solution is basic nature. Okay, and what about the litmus test? It will turn red litmus to blue. Okay, red litmus into blue. Okay, clear? So here also same, if different weights are given, again we have to find the equivalents of acid and base, then we can answer easily. Okay, so in the next lecture we discuss some other different problems, how to calculate pH. Okay, thank you.